If you want to get in the groove, mask up to get down and make sure you stay 6 feet from stardom. Today, on A Place of Our Own, we got a new delicious element to add to the periodic table. GE, which stands for, what else? Good Eats. It's all coming up next. What's up? I'm Pete Charles Sesko, and welcome to Thrift Store Rundown's Place of Our Own, a place designed for any millennial or baby boomer who wants to bring Hollywood home on a budget. As you know, every interaction you have with your favorite celeb or fellow fandom friend is a very important learning opportunity. So when it comes to educating yourself about the wonderful world of pop culture, we're all in this together. That's right, TSI is your first and coolest teacher. Wouldn't it be nice if your science teacher was a little bit more, livelier? Or if your home economics teacher was a little bit more eccentric? And wouldn't it be completely silly if those two minds actually thought more alike? Well, guess what? Those two minds are about to become one, and they're about to become Good Eats. Purchased for 50% off the price of $7.99. It's the final installment in the Good Eats trilogy of books from New York Times bestselling author and Peabody Award-winning creator and host of Good Eats, Alton Brown. This is The Later Years, and just like the previous two books, this one is published by Stuart, Tabori, and Kane. Brown is back in town on the Thrift Store Rundown, and he's combining chemistry with cooking for a class you won't want to miss. Today, on A Place of Our Own.
Greetings, food fans. Alton Brown from Good Eats here. Hey, have you ever noticed the best things in life are three? Think about it. Musical chords, wise men, sheets to the wind, circus rings, amigos, musketeers, Bronte sisters, men in a tub, little pigs, French hens, cheers, strikes, Lord of the Rings, and Indiana Jones movies, because the fourth one with the aliens, that doesn't count. And now Good Eats books also come in threes. The delicious thrill ride set into motion with Good Eats 1, the early years, and carried to a fever pitch with Good Eats 2, the middle years, now finds its oh-so-satisfying conclusion with Good Eats 3, the later years. And although our cover may pay homage to one of those aforementioned trilogies, the inside is 100% Good Eats. From the remastered recipes to the amusing behind-the-scenes anecdotes, candid on-set photos, stunning color illustrations, and hold on to your hats, kids, the tear-out yeast puppet kit in the back of the book. Don't worry, we left the eyeballs blank on purpose so that you can customize them yourself. Observe. Good Eats 3, the later years, available from your favorite bookseller. Oh, right. And tune in to Good Eats on Food Network and Cooking Channel. Check your local listings for showtimes.
Don't you think it's awesome when authors come by the channel to explain the books in their own words? It makes my job a little more easier. All I can do now is give you some of my favorite highlights in the book and offer up some of my opinions on them. We're going to be focusing on the American Classics episodes in the third volume of Good Eats, and maybe down the line we'll take care of the sock puppet. But for right now, let's get to the food! American Classics number 1 is Spinach Salad, the 171st episode of the 10th season. 171, by the way, on Cablevision. On Optimum in the tri-state area is the Investigation Discovery channel, which is one of our favorites. I love these introductory captions right here. They're just tailor-made for you to chime in with the words Good Eats towards the end. That's evidenced by the 3 trailing dots right here. Like, for example, it seems like in the last few years, yada yada yada, Spinach Salad got to be on Good Eats. That's not really for every introductory caption, but it's a noteworthy highlight. The knowledge concentrate sections in here, sprinkled throughout the book, offer you the history and the science behind each recipe. Ooh, I'm sorry, Alton. I mean each application, aka the recipe, like hot-cooked eggs and spinach salad with bacon dressing. It includes the software, the ingredients, and the procedure, the instructions, literally procedure for how to make all this good stuff. That is just a really entertaining way to present the recipes in here. I'm sorry, I mean the applications. The sequel to American Classics, Season 11, Episode 186, Apple of My Pie. Again, knowledge concentrate, awesome introductory caption, but no trailing dots so you can't say good eats after you read it. The application, the super apple pie, the software for the crust and the filling, the procedure, and so on and so forth. Plus, great tips throughout on what to do to make your ingredients stand out that much more in terms of flavor and texture, how to prep them right. American Classics Tres, Creole in a bowl. That's right, Creole cuisine for the 199th episode of the 12th season of Good Eats. So we're going NOLO on that one. Actually, NOLA. New Orleans, Louisiana. Now let's concentrate on the left, and on the right, pickled pork, your application. And then we have another application here, red beans and rice. What is so New Orleans about red beans and rice? Despite the fact that it is one of America's finest comfort foods, and actually one that I really can't stand. That's right, I'm not into red beans and rice very much because my mother never really made them right. Well, she never really flavored them correctly. For a really cool and special chapter, we have Good Eats Turns 10. It's the 10th anniversary special filmed at the Cobb Energy Center. Episode 213 of the 13th season. By the way, this is really key to all, 5 out of 5 claps here. If you're reading this and were in either of the audiences that night at the Cobb Energy Center, which seats up to 2,750 people and was sold out, or in the television audience watching at home, thank you. Especially if you were in the poncho zone. It was one of the top 10 days of my life. Acknowledgement of the audience is critical. If you're on Alton Brown's level of popularity, and honestly, can you blame him? The fan interaction and energy throughout is just spot on. As you can see here with this awesome photo spread behind the scenes of the entire festivities. It's just really something special to see. On to A Pound of Cake, episode 216, American Classics 4. That is season 13 right there. Now let's concentrate. Your applications, buttermilk pound cake and regular pound cake. Your software and your procedure. You'll also take notice of the fact that it is lavishly illustrated with a lot of photographs. We're talking graphics, behind-the-scenes photographs, photographs from the show itself. You're being spoiled. Part 5, Chicken and Dumplings, episode 224, season 13. And the application to apply your knowledge concentrate on that one is chicken and rolled dumplings. Making 4 to 6 servings, rolled dumplings. How about that? Software and special hardware, the special equipment you'll need for certain recipes, certain software applications. And the procedure, what you gotta do. This calls for a 7-quart pressure cooker. And I have a video about a cookbook about pressure cookers. It's from America's Test Kitchen. Where else would I get my pressure cooker knowledge from? Just saying. And finally, we have the pumpkin pie episode. Season 14, episode 239. They say that Benjamin Franklin hated the idea of making the carrion-munching eagle our national bird. A post he would prefer to fill with the wily yet noble turkey, which I admit would look pretty funny on a quarter. Try putting a turkey on a dollar bill instead of an American president. See how fast you're able to save money on Thanksgiving grocery shopping. The application to apply your knowledge concentrate here, whole pumpkin pie soup and pumpkin puree. Plus, pumpkin pie. The real pumpkin pie. Plus, concerning pumpkin nutrition. So not only do you get the science behind each ingredient and each recipe, but you get scant nutritional value and information. The final book in the best-selling series, the last 85 episodes, 225 recipes, more than 1,000 photos and illustrations, and bonus sock puppet instructions with pull-out stickers. Retail prices: $37.50 US, $42.50 Canada, £22, 99 pence in the UK. So, to be fair, let's just take a look at that sock puppet. So, that's all the materials you'll need to assemble the sock puppet. You just need a sock, and I assume a couple of scissors and some glue. Here are the instructions, the blueprints, for how to make your Good Eats sock puppet. Original model, dated 1997. Seriously, one look at Good Eats, and you'll think to yourself, as I have, where has this been all my life? Take a look at this. I thank my fans and my crew for making this dream a reality. That's all I need to hear, Alton. The one gripe I have with this, and the one reason why you're not getting all 5 claps, sadly, there are very little, if none, no recipe photographs. No finished recipe photos in this book whatsoever. And so, you get 4.5 out of 5 claps. Seriously, now I yearn for the middle years. I already have the early years of Good Eats. That was one of my earliest reviews. Now I gotta redo that somewhere down the line. That's how much I adore this book, and I haven't even read the whole thing yet. This is more than just Good Eats. This is grade A Eats. Fine job, Alton. Give me a high 3. Come on, give me a high 3. Whatever. Class is dismissed for the day, but if you missed any classes, get caught up by clicking the link in the description below, which will take you to the Too Cool for School playlist, which also includes videos from last year's series. Thanks for joining us, and make sure to subscribe for when it comes to bringing Hollywood home and to the classroom on a budget. TSR is your first and coolest teacher. We'll see you next time on the flip side on A Place of Our Own.